Good day, it is November the 20th, and today we'll continue in John 6, doing verses 10 through 12, and Proverbs 20. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin John 6, starting at verse 10. Have the people sit down, Jesus said. Now there was plenty of grass in that place. So the men sat down, about 5,000 of them. 11. Then Jesus took the loaves and the fish, gave thanks, and distributed to those who were seated as much as they wanted. 12. And when everyone was full, he said to his disciples, gather the pieces that are left over so that nothing will be wasted. Verse 10. Have the people sit down, Jesus. Now, this is after the crowd approached him. Have the people sit down, Jesus said. Now there are plenty of grass in that place. So the men sat down, about 5,000 of them. This is probably about April. Women and children probably sat apart. This also reminds me of Psalm 23. He caused me to sit down in green pastures. He leads me to green pastures. Then Jesus took the loaves and fish and gave thanks and distributed them to those who were seated as much as they wanted. Those who were seated, he gave thanks. The manner how the miracle is not told. We're not told if he kept on doing that or it multiplied as he was passing it out or if it was all at once. We're not told. And verse 12, and when everyone was full, he said to the disciples, gather the pieces that are left over so that nothing will be wasted. God don't waste things. Proverbs 20. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is riotous. Whoever reeleth thereby is not wise. God does not forbid you to drink. Does not. However, he does forbid you from getting drunk and from being so that you can't control yourself. 2. The terror of the king is a roaring lion. He that provoketh him to anger forfeiteth life. Yeah, don't get your bosses mad at you for no reason. 3. It is an honor for a man to keep aloof from strife, but every fool will be snarling. Stay away from fighting when you can. Only fools fight when there's no need to. 4. The sluggard will not plow when the winter setteth in. Therefore he shall beg in the harvest and have nothing. Winter is when the ground is softest there. So that's when they plowed. But if you don't plow, you can't plant. If you don't plant, you don't have a crop. If you don't have a crop, you won't have a harvest. If you don't have a harvest, you go hungry and have to beg. 5. Counsel in the heart of a man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. 6. Most men will proclaim their own goodness, but a faithful man who can find? People will brag on themselves. 7. He that walketh in his integrity is a just man. Happy is their children after him. 8. A king that sitteth in the throne of judgment scattereth away all evil with his eyes. 9. Who can say, I have made my heart clean? I am pure from my sin? No one. 10. Diverse weights and diverse measures, both alike, are an abomination to Yahweh. God hates cheating and deceiving, so what they would do is they would have one weight for selling and one weight for buying to their advantage. This is 4 ounces when they're selling when it's really 3. This is 4 ounces when they're buying when it's really 5. That sort of thing. 11. Even the child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right. 12. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, Yahweh has made both of them. God has given you everything that you have. If you say you did it all on your own, you didn't. If you are healthy, God gave you your health. If you are able to work, God gave you that ability. If you have talents, God gave you them. Everything you have is from God. 13. Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty. Open thine eyes, and thou shalt have plenty of bread. Get out of bed, quit hitting that snooze button. Otherwise, you'll be poor and needy. Get to work, and you have more than enough. 14. It is bad, saith the buyer. But when he has gone his way, then he boasts. He's going, oh man, that thing's got scratches all over it. Yeah, I'm not going to pay you $5. I'll pay you 50 cents. And then when you get out way there, says, look at this I bought for 50 cents. It's worth $200. 15. There is a gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. Material wealth is nice, don't get me wrong, but it can be taken away or lost or destroyed or used up. Knowledge is more valuable. It can't be taken away, lost, or used up, or destroyed. 16. Take his garment that is surety for strangers, and hold him in pledge that is surety for an alien woman. Yeah, if someone says, yeah, let this happen, give him this, or loan him that, or whatever, I'll take care of it. Get collateral. 17. Bread of falsehood is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel. Lying may be initially sweet, but your teeth will break on it eventually. 18. Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice carry on more. Don't be rash. Get good advice. Listen to good advice. 19. He that goeth about as a talebearer revealeth secrets. Therefore meddle not in him that open up wide his lips. A gossiper will tell everything and anything. Don't associate with him. If he's telling you about someone else, there he's telling someone else about you. 20. Whoso curseth his father or mother, his lamp shall be put out in blackest darkness. Honor your parents. Doesn't mean you have to associate with them, but honor them. 21. His estate may be gotten hastily at the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed. Yet, don't get rich quick schemes. Stay away from them. 22. Say not, I will requite evil. Wait for Yahweh, and he will save you. Yeah, don't take personal vengeance. Let God handle it. This does not mean you don't file police reports or inform the proper people. It means you don't go out personally looking to settle the score. 23. Diverse weights are an abomination to Yahweh, and false balance is not good. Same thing about the cheating. 2 balances in that. God hates cheating. 24. Man's goings are of Yahweh. How can a man look to his way? 25. It is a snare for a man to rashly say, holy, and after vows make inquiry. 26. A wise king sifteth the wicked, and turneth the wheel over them. Yet, a wise king gets rid of the wicked. 24. The spirit of man is a lamp of Yahweh, searching all the inward parts. 28. Mercy and youth preserve the king, and his throne is upheld by mercy. Mercy and truth preserve the king, and his throne is upheld by mercy. Mercy. Take mercy. Have mercy wherever possible. 29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is their hoary head. 30. Sharp swords cleanse away evil. So do stripes that reach the inward parts. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.